Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 24 and another part of the Lewis Hamilton career mode. Today we are back with the proper Chinese Grand Prix. Didn't go too well in the sprint. I'm hoping for a lot better this time out. Let's see how we get on in qualifying. And we didn't do too badly in sprint qualifying P7, but poor start and getting a little bit of damage was what got us down in the end. I think we have to maybe think about being just slightly less aggressive, but we'll see how it goes. And let's get ourselves into qualifying. Here we go. Well, up to the line we come. It's in the 32s. It's not a fabulous time, but puts us P3 for now. Should be more than enough to get through to Q2, but there's not many guarantees of that. It really wasn't a good lap time, that. There you go. I mean, we fly outside of the top 10, but I don't think any of these guys are going to be able to hit a 32.5, so I think we should be okay. So we'll just sort of wait it out and save the set of tyres for Q2 and Q3, I guess. Yeah, P11, that'll do nicely then, getting through to Q2. Well, up to the line we come. Better time, 31.9. Puts us just 0.02 of a second behind our teammate Charles Leclerc. Sainz goes slightly quicker. But yes, feeling qualifying, starting to find that groove again. Need to start finding it in the race. But yeah, this car's a bit of a handful, and it's a shame, really. Need to get it back to its best, and it's amazing, isn't it? Even though we're only 0.02 off Charles Leclerc, 3 places off him. George Russell's right there as well. I think we're going to be okay, though, if I'm honest. Let's see. Yes, P9. Just about good enough. Need an even better time in Q3 to try and get pole. Well, here we come on scrub tyres then, up to the line. It's a 32.3, puts us P8 at the moment. Fernando Alonso slightly quicker than that, but yeah, that was on scrub tyres. That was 0.7 slower. So had we been on new tyres, that would have put us pretty much third. So I think there's some real potential here in this session if we can hook it all together and get there. Charles Leclerc looking a little bit faster today. Maybe the track temperature's a bit higher, so perhaps it's suiting this Ferrari car a little bit more than the more cloudy conditions. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll see where we end up. Let's take you on a lap of the Shanghai International Circuit in all its glory. Big lock up into the hairpin there. Definitely don't want to do that on our next run. Through there. But here we go. We're going to head up to the line. Going to use a little bit of overtake. I want to get the most performance that we can out of this car. I'm coming through turn 1. Little bit of understeer there. Yeah, using a bit of overtake out of that corner. And that's a pretty good first sector. It's actually purple. And it wasn't perfect, I'll have you understand that. Little dab on the brake through those corners. Yep, this is nice. Very nice indeed. So you got a nice little delta on our previous lap now. It's all going to come down. to this. This is looking very, very good indeed. Coming through now. Little dab of overtake. Just to give us a bit of a boost on the straight. And you can see we're nearly a second up on our previous time. So, gonna hold it firm. And now, coming round. We're a second up on our previous time. This could be an out-of-this-world lap time. Here we come. Up to the line here in China. It's a 31.3. Where does that put us? It puts us on pole. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. And we have got onto pole position. We pulled it out at the end there. And, well, just a tenth quicker than Max Verstappen. And I tell you what, I think it was the overtake button making all the difference there. But that feels good. And a far better position than yesterday. Have to get a good start today, though. Okay, here we go then. Yeah, very difficult to make this work. I think probably want to come in and get onto those hard tyres a little bit sooner than the other guys around us. But yeah, this is going to be nervy in this race. I'm thinking let's add a little bit more front wing to the car. Yeah, let's get ourselves into the race. Got to get off to a good start here. Got to. Got to make sure we stay in front of Max Verstappen. Got Norris behind as well. This could be pretty intense. Lights out, away we go here in China. It's a decent start off the grid for us. Max Verstappen slots in straight behind. And we head into turn one unimpeded by anybody else. Charles Leclerc gets himself up into P3, but we maintain the lead through turn one. And that is perfect. Now, we're hoping that we don't have too much drag on the car. And hoping that we can look after these tyres today. And have a nice, easy time of it out front. That's what the ideal situation would be. Be a complete turnaround from the sprint, and obviously the sun's out, so maybe this Ferrari car will perform better. Max Verstappen already right behind us. Lando Norris 2.3 behind. This is very interesting. Max Verstappen already into our slipstream. Obviously, when the DRS comes, he will be right on it. Going to put it into hot lap mode. Yeah. It's like 2021 all over again. Lewis and Max running away from the rest of the field on a different level so far. Oh, a little bit wide there. That might allow Max Verstappen to just catch up a couple of tenths. A little bit like Bahrain, we're looking to control the pace out front. Well, here comes Max Verstappen round the outside. Little bit of a rear lock up there, and Max Verstappen goes down the inside. He's got DRS here. We're going to use a little bit of overtake to try and hold the lead. into turn 1. And that's exactly what we do. Good defending. So Oscar Piastri up in 3rd, Norris 4th, then Russell in 5th. Leclerc is definitely losing out a little bit here. 4 laps into this Grand Prix, we are still in the lead. Well, Verstappen having a little look down the inside. And just sort of give him the space, but know that we had a better exit. And here he comes again. Big problem is that we've got a very worn left front tyre compared to the rest of the tyres. The left front is struggling. The biggest corners on this track are right corners. That's why it's getting used so much in that corner. It's quite a tight entry, isn't it? Oh dear. Our second and final warning for corner cutting. And to be honest with you, we've not even really had an advantage from those. Max Verstappen this time may well get past us. Our straight line speed is pretty good. Once again, Verstappen having a look. But we're able to stay ahead of him for now.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Yeah, Verstappen's caught us napping a little bit there. And he is through into 1st place. I'm not that bothered about it because I think we can get straight back past him. I don't think he was really that much quicker than us.
When trailing the car ahead, they're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres. So try to get past.
It's just the DRS. Give it a bit of hot lap mode. Make sure we get nice and close to him. And use the DRS. I think we're going to just sail straight back past him. Have to almost use Verstappen to give us a little bit more speed. Over the next few laps, you can see Verstappen is not managing to keep that car very straight. So here we go. Daniel Ricciardo is out. That could be crucial if that ends up being a safety car, which we'll see. Make Verstappen go off his line. I'm absolutely fine.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Just staying behind him for now. A nice little exit, but we're showing that we've got more pace than Max. It's all going to be about the pit stops, so we've got to get through this lap and next lap, and then we are coming
Lewis, tyres are currently running too hot. Please keep those tyre temps under control.
It was quite terrifying. I thought that we'd had a mechanical issue there. Some yellow flags around here. That's for Daniel Ricciardo.
Green flag.
See, we are right in Verstappen's slipstream now. If we wanted to, a little bit of overtake, I think we could be past him. I think we just want to keep with him.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.1 seconds.
Yep, this is good. I'm going to be coming into the pits at the end of this lap, putting on the hard tyres. And then, in theory, wow, we nearly lost it there. In theory, we should be able to get a pretty massive undercut on Max Verstappen.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
Not bothered, really, about completing that objective. A couple of dodgy corners there. They are within DRS.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
So here we go. Coming into the pits this lap, so we've got to make sure that it's a good entry to the pits. Max Verstappen will surely be continuing on. Yeah. So here we go. And we're in. Now, come on, good pit stop, please.
Okay, off we go. Back
We're away.
into the race.
That's decent.
That was a
2.5.
fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
To be honest, I'm not that bothered about.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Dropping down the order here because it gives us a bit of clear air. If I can keep this left front to a good temperature. Guide these hard tyres in. I think we're going to be in a really, really good position. Now we go about 10 seconds on George Russell. I'm assuming Russell must have had some issues. So there's one of the people that we were fighting for the lead. Just trying to look after these hard tyres. Bring them in gently. So Max Verstappen is into the pit lane, as is Piastri, Alonso, and one of the McLarens as well. And where are we going to come out? Compared to Max, so we're coming through now. Max is coming out the pit lane.
Gap ahead.
This is going to be pretty close.
Seconds.
There he is, and yes, we have got that undercut, which is exactly what we were looking for. And to be honest with you, what we were actually looking for was to get more than a second ahead of him, and that's exactly what we have done, so that has worked out beautifully for us.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Now it's all about trying to keep these tyres in check. Sure they don't get too worn, particularly that left front. And it should be victory number 2 this season in the bag if we can do all of that. Which is unbelievable compared to the sprint race that we had. There you go, fastest lap of the race.
Okay, red flag,
Oh,
mate.
red flag.
No overtaking, please.
Wow.
We'll see you in the pit lane. Okay, there's been an incident
Well,
on track
that's...
resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in...
That now really gives us a bit of something to think about.
Change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to.
It looks like we do have a brand new set of hard tyres. We don't have any medium tyres, so I think it is going to have to be a brand new set of hards. So yeah, let's get back into it. Oh my word.
There's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on.
Lights out, away we go. Once again here in China. And again, it's a good start off the grid, but we built up a pretty good advantage. I don't know what happened. I don't know why there's been a red flag, but there has been. And we've now got to try and make this count.
They still look inflated to you. We're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Well, here comes Max Verstappen round the outside then. We're trying to be aggressive here and hold position. We're still side by side with Max. Try and do the old switcheroo. We've got DRS here. Should be able to get back past into turn one. As Carlos Sainz puts in fastest lap of the race so far. But we managed to just about keep hold of first place. That was decent there, but we've still got 4 laps to go here. We've got Carlos Sainz, who's very racy on those medium tyres, just behind. This is going quite well here in terms of us trying to hold on to victory in this race.
Safety car deployed.
Oh, safety car.
Okay, the officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
Right, here we go then. So, there's only 3 laps to go. I'm not sure we're going to get back underway here. So we have to stay behind the safety car. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I think maybe somebody had a little bit of an accident.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
It's interesting, like, what we could have done is caught the safety car next lap. We probably could have managed to overtake the safety car there, but I didn't want to risk it. I really didn't want to end up having to have a penalty there, but yeah, that could take us to the end of this Grand Prix and give us victory at the very least. I don't think there'll be DRS for us to worry about in that last lap. So let's just follow this safety car.
Okay, the safety car.
Oh, it's in this lap. Right, okay.
We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
That is very interesting, isn't it? So we are the pace setter. But yeah, the safety car was out for half a lap. Wow. So yeah, we are going to have 2 laps of crazy action. Just really slowing this pace down, trying to get people's tyres nice and cold. And we're going to go for it. And I think we've caught Max Verstappen napping. Very
Green
good.
flag.
Look at that. That was the perfect restart. And what it has done has allowed us to get that second lead, which is what we needed to do. And now it's all about, can we maintain it over these next 2 laps? We got a 2-second lead already. That was unbelievable, that restart there. That is how you do it. Max Verstappen was caught napping, probably assumed we were going to keep being slow all the way up to the start-finish line. So that he didn't get a run into turn 1, but he just sort of took it at the hairpin, floored it out of the final corner. We've given ourselves every chance of our second victory of the season here. After what happened in the sprint race, how poor we were in that, I think it shows that there is pace in this car, but we have to make sure that we're not getting damage. As soon as we get a little bit of damage, that's what's really hurting us. So we've got pace. We just need to keep the car out of trouble, qualify well, and we'll be fine. Right, on to the last lap of the race then.
DRS is now enabled. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
We've got one more lap. We've got DRS available on this lap, so just got to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Doesn't matter if Max Verstappen closes in on us. We just need to make sure he's not within a second as we come to that 1 kilometre straight in Sector 3. But yes, there's been a red flag, there's been a safety car, lots to try and get in our way of victory. But in the end, we have led from start to finish. And it's been a very good performance. It's going to be our second victory of the season. Gets us back into form after some horrific results recently. But it could have been a much better season. Obviously, Saudi Arabia, bad qualifying, led to us having to come through the field and ultimately leading to our retirement. And in Australia, there was that controversial penalty after a collision with George Russell, which was ridiculous. It could have been so much better, but today, it's all gone well. And we come across the line and we win here in China.
That was good, bro. Thanks so much. And all the guys, thank you so much. Let's keep pushing. There's a lot of work to do.
That was brilliant. Driver of the day goes to Carlos Sainz.
Getting extended. Lewis Hamilton takes the win. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
That's what we like to see. Absolutely brilliant. Lewis Hamilton winning again in the Ferrari.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
And there he is, collecting his trophy. Very happy indeed. Be intrigued what this does to the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen once again finishing second. Very consistent so far this season, Max. Very good.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
I mean, what a turnaround from the sprint race, eh? Let's have a little look then at at that. So yeah, we go ahead of Charles Leclerc now in the championship, up to 4th, still 30 points behind Max Verstappen, but we're doing reasonably well out there. I want to have a look at what caused the red flag. Oh, well, that's annoying, isn't it? A replay glitch in there. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's head on then and see how this episode ends. So we are now ahead of Charles Leclerc in the teammate rivalry. We are ahead in the championship rivalry. And now let's see how our rating goes up. So racecraft goes up, awareness up, pace up, and focus well up. And nearly up to 94 driver rating. Nice. All of these are moving up a little bit. Good. Perfect. Right. So next race is Imola, I think. Or is it Miami? It's one of the two. Miami. So we've got Miami coming next. We've had a couple of upgrades come through. Let's have a little look at the R&D now. So yes, very much in line with Red Bull and Aston Martin. Very much need to start moving on. There's our trophy for the Chinese Grand Prix. Very nice. So let's head back. Yeah, so look at aerodynamics. Is there anything we can buy? Not a lot, really. Chassis wise, yeah, 1150 there, 1188, okay. That one. Yes, we can get that done. Let's get that done. Nice. And hopefully Charles will go for some of the other stuff that we've got. Cool. Yeah, be nice to be back ahead at Red Bull and closing in on Mercedes and McLaren. Luckily for us, Mercedes, McLaren at the very least, are not firing on all cylinders. You imagine that Carlos Sainz will very, very soon. Perez probably won't. But if you look at the driver ratings, you can see Carlos Sainz 89, Perez 87. Piastri's the one that's going to hold Mercedes back by the looks of that. Yeah, we're just behind... Well, no, we're on exactly the same as Charles Leclerc, aren't we? We just need to up some of our other stats, don't we? Yeah, you can see, you know, the wins. 114 now, so that was our... sorry, that's Paul's 114. Race wins 111. That's our 7th win of the career mode, which is very, very nice. Probably need to start thinking about switching back to other engines, but maybe not just yet. Got Miami coming up. Well, how did we do at Miami last season? Finished 4th, actually. So, I mean, we were very, very consistent last year, weren't we? Other than in Baku and some of the DNFs that we had. You know, every race we finished in the top 8, didn't we? So, yeah, very different start to this season, isn't it? First DNF, 18th, 9th first. But hopefully we can get that consistency going and keep pushing hard for the rest of the season. First repeat winner of the year. And a real chance to keep pushing. So that's what we're going to be doing next episode in Miami. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.